expected. We've seen some adjustments in the market in terms of our numbers. Key trends, Judy?
Key trends is a decrease in the closed sales. Both Sarasota and Manatee Counties observed a significant year-over-year decrease in closed sales for all property types. We're talking residential real estate only. Inventory increase. Inventory levels rose compared to the previous year, particularly for townhouses and condos, and we know why. Longer time to sale, we've been expecting this. Median time to sale has extended year over year, signaling a slower market, particularly in those types of units, and a decline in cash sales. Both counties reported reduced percentage of cash sales, indicating fewer investor-driven sales, and also just some hesitation on some people who may have paid cash before, maybe mortgaging a portion that they wouldn't before.
Right. According to our president of RAISM, that is the Real Estate Association of Sarasota and Manatee County, for those of you that don't know, the latest marketing reports continue to show a stabilization in the market month after month, a decrease in median home sale prices, or longer days on the market shouldn't be seen as a setback, but rather as an opportunity for adjustment. Like any investment, the market experiences ups and downs, but we're holding steady with relatively minor fluctuations and the numbers moving towards a more normalized market.
We have been far from normal for a very long time.
Right.
So this is not alarming, it's settling.
No, it's not alarming. And interestingly enough, what we see in Sarasota County is a slight decrease in closed sales for single-family homes, but more for condos. I would expect to see a little bit more for single-family homes, as it shows in Manatee, which we'll get to here in a minute. We have seen a slight decrease in the median sale price, down to $490,000, which is almost a 6% decrease. We've seen a higher decrease in condos and townhomes of almost 10%, down to $385,000, $277. And here's where we see the biggest difference in our statistics that we're sharing with you today, is that the time to contract from year to year, from last year to this year, has gone up 69%. We are now at 49 days time to contract for single family homes and 60 days, which is a big jump for condos and townhomes. We have a 4.7 month supply, which is really close to being a balanced market. Not quite there yet, but many buyers are feeling that this is a more balanced market and they have more choices, which is what happens when we have an increase in our inventory. Things slow down. What we don't see so much is, with an increase in inventory, you would expect a commensurate decrease in prices. Not so much.
Yeah, it's not the same percentage.
Right. 5.5 months of inventory on the market for condos and townhomes in Sarasota County. Go ahead.
Manatee County. In Manatee County, the closed sales were down 400 to 470 closed sales for October 2024 over October 2023. That's a minus 22.8% decrease. Similar percentage decrease for our condo sales. They were at 162, which is down 24.7%. Median price is up, but I mean it's very negligible. It's about the same. And median price was $479,990. And the median price for condos has decreased about 11% to $327,000. Time to contract has up considerably year over year to 60 days. And time to contract for condos is up to 75 days. And remember, that's your time to contract. You're probably still going to have another 2 to 4 weeks, maybe more, to actually close. Month supply of inventory, which we always kind of say where our market is a buyer's or seller's market. We are at a 3.9 month supply in single family homes, which is actually up 18%. And we are at a very nice balanced 6 months for condos, which is up almost 58%. We want to note that we've had 3 significant hurricanes, particularly hitting Manatee County. So we had Debbie, Helene, and Milton in August, September, and October. Many of our condos in our county are coastal, and obviously weren't selling. We also had the insurance where they would not bind or write new policies.
Right.
So if they aren't writing new policies, you can't close if you have a mortgage. That affected a lot of things in September and October.
And Manatee showed that in their number of closed sales more so than Sarasota.
Yeah.
I would have thought we would have seen even a bigger decrease in the number of closed sales.
Actually, me too. Because we've had some listings that have paused on the market for a week or two. Maybe they lost 2 shingles and they'd rather repair it than have it on the market without that.
Right.
And then we've had some which had great damage. Some condos, there's a lot of what took the hit this time. And and Manatee, like we always say, Manatee rarely gets hit by hurricanes. And this year we made up for all that. So I think that's impacted a lot here. But the days of putting the home on the market and it selling in a day or 2 are not as automatic. It still happens, but
if it's priced right,
yeah,
if it's prepared correctly for the market.
Yep.
So, when you're looking at the market and how to do best in the market, if you're going to put your home on the market, it's really essential that you use a realtor to help you make those preparations. With a different pair of eyes, someone can go through your home and maybe make some changes that are going to do it. I mean,
right. And they don't have to be significant. It might be, hey, let's move the cat bed out of the entranceway when you walk in the door, or the cat box,
or let's get rid of those 2 recliners that are sitting in the middle of the living room.
Yeah, line of sight, or just make it more inviting. Or it's very easy to get very familiar with your stuff at home and think, well, it's okay for me, it's fine. But I always tell my sellers, you have to make it so that the buyer imagines themselves living here, right, not imagines you living here.
Right.
So that's kind of the key to it all is, make it inviting, make it where they
right,
can see that as their space. And listen to the suggestions. And these aren't necessarily having to repaint and overhaul the whole house. It might be some very subtle, easy things.
No, and it's not a personal criticism.
No, true.
So look at your property as a product. And if you want to sell that product, you want to present it in the best way possible to the market. Same goes with someone that's looking for a home. We have buyers that will start out with their list of wants and desires, and then they see that bright, shiny object, and there they go.
Yeah.
They're off. So we'll help you stay focused. We'll help you determine whether this is something that you can afford after, of course, we've gone through the process of getting a buyer pre-approved, because we want to be working with our customers with a common sense approach. If you can't afford a property, then we're not going to show you properties. If you can afford 500, we're not going to be showing you 600 and 700 properties.
Right.
In the price range of
yeah.
600 and 700.
Yeah, yes. And if you want to see them, we're going to remind you, hey, you told me your preferred budget, you might be approved for $800,000, but you might only want to spend $500,000. We're going to try to keep you on track. I have a customer right now that has 2 key items she wants to stick with, and I have to remind her, yes, that was gorgeous, but it doesn't have this and this, and those were your, deal breakers. So we'll help you keep you on track too.
Yes. So in the long run, as Tony Barrett has said in our report, with the challenges of 3 hurricanes this summer, rising interest rates, we'll get back to that one, higher insurance premiums, and a dip in consumer confidence, our area is still in a strong position heading into 2025. Now, more than ever, working with a professional realtor, someone knowledgeable and experienced. I mean, I've been in Sarasota for 40 years. Judy's been out in Parrish, Manatee for 23 years. So you're looking at knowledgeable and experienced professionals here. So,
And we had an election, which things kind of slow, stop, people are
right.
Half the time from our statistics we have looked at, it may not matter who actually won the election, but the apprehension of an election period often
just
slows
makes
things
people
down.
pause.
Uneasy, yeah. But now we're raring to go.
And as far as the interest rates go, everybody was shocked that this last 0.25% drop didn't affect our mortgage rates. In fact, they went up, and everybody's confused. But it is a little more complicated than just, that goes down, mortgage rates go down, because mortgage rates aren't directly tied to the Fed rates. The mortgage rates are connected to different, I think, the Treasury bond market and so forth, and that's how that responds. So we haven't seen that decrease that is going to make a lot more buyers comfortable, and including sellers that want to move and possibly mortgage a part or all of a home that they move into. Everybody's kind of waiting it out. So anything else, Judy?
Nope.
We have no pearls of wisdom other than, hey, you really need to use a professional when you're embarking on this journey of buying or selling a home. And as new home sales professionals, we have our thumb on the pulse of all of the new home communities that are going up as we speak.
Yes, there's been a few more announcements, but we'll get to that next week.
We're a little behind, actually.
We've got some stuff coming.
Yes. So, with that being said,
happy Thanksgiving. We're filming this Thanksgiving week, so thank you to everyone that we have had the pleasure to work with.
That is our top of our gratitude list, is our customers and the opportunities that we have to get to know and work with people that want to come and enjoy our area for the same reasons that we live here and stay here. So until the next time, bye-bye.